firstly, thank you, everybody. Thank you to the Sunbeam Lahartara team for having me here. And it's like a coincidence that I'm here today. I'm actually on a long journey. So we'll begin the talk. So just to give you an idea how I started this whole journey, I want to highlight what is the Sun Pedal Ride and how I started it. And I think it will be hopefully inspirational for some students over here. So I did my graduation from IIT Bombay in the Energy Science and Engineering department. And I was very curious about solar energy because that is the future of sustainability. And I thought, let's use this application and travel across India on a zero tailpipe emission vehicle. Now that's how the idea of the Sun Pedal Ride began. The first journey was on a solar powered electric bicycle. So me and my team in 2016, we came together and we decided, let's use solar energy, let's make an electric bicycle and let's travel with it across India. So we're using an application, sharing the knowledge that we have about clean energy and electric mobility. So that's how the first journey on the solar powered electric bicycle happened in the year 2016. We called it the Sun Pedal Ride, naturally using solar energy to charge the battery of the electric bicycle. And of course, it's a journey across India. Now, the purpose of it was not only to travel from point A to point B, but to meet people, meet students, meet organizations, highlight what are the basic facts about solar energy. For example, 1 kilowatt of solar power would give you 3 to 4 units of electricity as output per day. Now, these are basic thumb rules. And 1 kilowatt of solar power would require approximately 100 square feet of area. Now, these are basic facts which will help you, anybody, to calculate how much solar energy that they would require as per their electricity bill or as per their energy consumption. So that was the basic idea of using a medium of a technology to raise awareness. So that is how the project began. So as you can see, literally it's not a bicycle anymore. There's a solar panel attached to the cart. So we sort of created this whole concept. Of course, it's not to sell as a product, but it is the idea or the concept that we want to sell. The fact that for sustainability, we need solar energy or clean energy at the source, and that should ultimately power electric vehicles, which are zero tailpipe emission, right? So we traveled a long distance, 7,434 kilometers approximately in 79 days. And the journey started from Mumbai, went to Gujarat, Rajasthan, all the way to Shimla, which was our northmost point. And we came down via Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and back to Mumbai. So it was a northwest region, peak of summer. Imagine the kind of challenges that we faced. In Gujarat, in May, in the morning at 8:30 a.m., the temperature was close to 40 degrees Celsius. So I was getting cooked on the bicycle, but it was good for the solar energy to power the electric bicycle, right? So there are many challenges, but the idea is we want to push ourselves as a challenge and also push the boundaries of the technology. The more you push the boundary of the technology, the more it is proven, right? So that's the whole idea of pushing ourselves, taking it up as a challenge, physically, technically, right? So that more people can adopt these technologies and hence sustainability would be achieved. So that is the concept of the Sun Pedal Ride. Started in 2016 and since then, every year, more or less, except for the COVID year, we have been doing multiple journeys on solar powered electric vehicles and also other kinds of electric vehicles. So the concept remained the same, the mission remained the same. All of them have been endurance journeys. And with each journey, we carry the same message. So I'll just show you some of the designs of the solar powered electric bicycles that have happened in many different countries. So this was in the US. We did 11,800 kilometers in the US, starting from North Carolina to New York to Seattle to LA, again back to Houston. So that was another mention in the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest journey on a solar powered electric bicycle. So coming to another kind of a design. So we kept evolving the designs of solar powered electric bicycles. The concept remained the same. And the meetings with people are always enriching. On one hand, we always collaborated with the industry. It is also a practical case study, so that we as a team, we realize what are the challenges traveling across India using these technologies. And this case study acts like a feedback to the industry. So we partnered with companies in each of these journeys, so that we can share learnings with them. And on the other side, we met a lot of people, shared our experiences, which are on ground, practical experiences of traveling across India on such technologies, right? So the idea is, this is a concept. Now, how do you all implement it in your life? So that is where this journey or a series of journeys as a case study comes to. Now, sustainability should be led by action. Now, using technologies or adopting these newer technologies is one way to achieve sustainability. Now, in your daily life, of course, you can literally look at what kind of energy that you use in your daily life. The first thing that I would mention is, look at your electricity bill. Go home, look at your electricity bill. That is the first level of awareness of how much energy or electricity you're consuming. The unit of electricity is kilowatt hour, is unit of energy, right? And everything in this world is linked to energy. So each of us have different activities in our lives, right? You can list them down, and then you can list what is the level of energy that you're putting in to do that activity, right? As simple as looking at your household appliances, right? You have different appliances at your home. Now then you can list down what is the energy consumption of it. And then that is where you can come to a principle, which I would like to share with you. This is one of our professors from IIT Bombay, who always told us that there's a principle of AMG. Now, everybody can apply in their lives. This is what it means. Now, this links to energy usage at an individual level as well. First, avoid energy, then minimize energy, and then generate energy. So in this order. So if you follow this principle in your life, you will definitely contribute towards sustainability, towards reducing your carbon footprint. Now, this is a call to action where all of these journeys have led to, in a way, towards individual action. Is this platform, I would like to use this platform to share the fact that everybody can use this principle in their life. So the point is, try to differentiate between need and want. So everybody has a set of needs and everybody has a set of wants. Now you can minimize certain things in your life, right? And that is that should be possible. If you list them down, you'll realize, okay, this is where my energy need is more than this. So first, avoid as much as you can. If you can avoid a certain appliance in your home, for example, right? Or if you get away with a certain activity which is consuming more energy. So that is the first level. And if you cannot avoid that certain energy use application, you should minimize it. And then if you cannot minimize it, you have to generate that energy using renewable energy sources. So that in that order, follow these steps. And this is a very simple sort of a mechanism that even I learned back when I was studying during my IIT days. And everybody can follow this to achieve a reduction in carbon footprint. Because India aims to achieve a net zero target of 2070, and it links to the sustainable development goals, right? So any new technology that you see which is linked to sustainability should be adopted. And at a personal level, you can do small steps to reduce your energy usage. Now, you know what happens if you don't follow this principle? OMG, like, oh my God, right? So this is something, I want to, it's more on the lighter side. But the idea is we all are facing this crisis of climate change due to rising emissions. And it is our responsibility as a collective effort to use technologies which are available to reduce carbon footprint, right? Now, maybe I'll share why I'm here today and what is a coinciding timeline that fortunately led me to here. Currently, I'm on a journey on an electric car. It's a 8,000 kilometer drive. Again, this is a part of series of journeys that we have been doing on electric vehicles. And this is the route that we are following. Today is day 22 of the journey. We already completed close to 2,500 kilometers starting from Mumbai. And this time, the route is a golden quadrilateral route. And of course, it's another endurance journey. Started off with, endurance journeys on electric bicycles using solar energy. But this time, it's another kind of a vehicle, still zero tailpipe emissions, again with the same purpose and with the same approach to having collaborations for feedback and awareness on the other side. Now, this particular journey is happening on an electric car. Of course, e-mobility has certain advantages. Maybe I'll share a quick few advantages about electric vehicles using this platform. Well, compared to petrol diesel vehicles, we are looking at this new technology of e-mobility. There are a few advantages. One is the operating cost. The operating cost of any electric vehicle is at least 50% less as compared to its petrol or diesel counterparts, or ICE engines as they are called, internal combustion engines, right? And the maintenance cost is less in an electric vehicle because the moving parts are less. So the idea is electric mobility is not only good for the environment in terms of sustainability, it also makes sense in terms of having a certain commercial benefit, right? So it's good for the planet and good for your pocket in certain conditions. So operating cost, maintenance cost is definitely reduced. Going ahead, of course, there are a few challenges today with electric mobility. It is fairly new technology, so that is the reason why we are doing this journey, to highlight challenges that we come across, especially with regards to charging, right? Charging of electric vehicles. And the upfront cost is a little higher because the batteries today, which are the major cost of the vehicle, that is where the challenge is. So going ahead, I think we are having a positive outlook towards electric mobility as a sector, thanks to the government of India, thanks to the industry, thanks to the growing demand. We would definitely see the prices falling down, the charging network increasing, faster charging times. So all these bottlenecks that are there in the current e-mobility sector will definitely be addressed. So that is a case study that we are on today. And I think, I think as at an individual level, I would definitely, try to say that please try to reduce your carbon footprint as much as possible. You are the generation which will see most of your life till the year 2070, right? So whatever you do in your life, going ahead, building your career in whatever field you pursue, you will definitely have an aspect and a contribution towards sustainability and the net zero emissions. So with that, good luck to all of you. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you once again for the opportunity, to the entire Sunbeam Lahartara school team for having me here and sharing the experiences that I have. So thank you once again.